All right, we are back. So let us actually continue with Jurassic World Evolution 3. Uh, yes, so we have made good strides in our expansion for our park. Everything. I spent long enough for Sichuan China. Actually, they're just doing not the main mission. If anything, just because I've been enjoying this game so much. Just figuring out stuff and building parks and whatnot. Uh, and again, like I haven't for at least the campaign purposes, I haven't went into like super detail of like modifying buildings, building decorations, doubling up the park in a more detailed fashion. Just because that'll just take too long. It'll actually take so much of time to actually customize the parks to look really, really custom everything. So for the sake of the argument, we are proceeding as normal. Uh, so we are here, if anything, with with the progression that we have our carnival corner on the bottom side of the map over here. Technically, if you're looking at the map like this from this perspective, the right side of the map. So we actually have quite a bit of dinosaurs already. Uh, we are currently carrying over some Coelophysis into the Utranus enclosure, so that over here uh, there'll be like 8 Coelophysis with the 4 Utyrannuses, excuse me. I don't know why I say Utyrannus. We reorganized the avian enclosure to get more space for the Quetzalcoatl's, everything, but we'll keep an eye on the populace inside of this enclosure. Thankfully, since they can only be. There we go. I was like, where's the rest of the creatures? I was like, just so. Where the fuck did they go? But yes, one really, 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 really. Yes, sir. Oh my lord. Okay. So yeah, for the sake of that, let's actually go here. Anything? Fast for expedition. Let's do that one. Uh, so there are a couple of things that we researched. Yes, the number one thing that we did research from that we are currently researching right now, the thoroughfare pathing, which allows us to get the bigger pathways. Yes, which we will apply immediately to all of our flippin' pathways over here, just to see what we have. There we go. Now we're fighting with power over here. Oh. So let's see. Now this can go either really good or really bad. In water, see, already it's gone really bad. What do you mean it's in water? What do you mean it's in water? Can I not remove the water then from this thing over here? Yeah, you see, that's the problem, eh? Is this specific thing. Well, we're gonna try and upgrade as much as we can. Because this is the problem with this kind of pathway. Or path thing, rather, if you will. Is because there may not be enough space at certain times. When needed. But we will try and continue as appropriated. We'll do this because that really goes to nowhere. Yeah, we still want to keep the pathways that are of concern, the correct stuff. Like small pathways for zones that don't need the bigger pathways, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Okay. There we go. Right, that's a much bigger pathway for the guests. That should help with the congestion problems quite a bit. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, so this is going to take a bit over here, so please bear with me. But it is going to help us with our congestion problems a decent amount, I would believe. Okay. Okay. That's there already. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ooh, lovely. Lovely pathing. Uh, there we go. Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh, yeah. You see, like these types of like nuanced buildings, like those, we have to keep an eye out because it does actually work with congestion quite a bit with the pathing stuff. I think you are fine. You are fine. You are fine. Okay, right. So now let's go all the way over here and upgrade this ones. There we go. There we go. Right. There we go. More pathing here. Well, what I appreciate at the very least, one of the nice things is that when you do place out the buildings and it being finicky is to account for the potential upgrade of a pathway like this. So I do appreciate that this can happen seamlessly without much intervention over here. We'll try and keep an eye on that. Yeah, congestion over there. I know, congestion over there. Nothing much really we can do other than create the multiple pathways. Okay. So there you have it. There's the upgrade in our pathing there. But of course, you can see the kind of congestion that we're kind of dealing with over here. But it's fine. It should be better right now. At the very least. Allow more guests to come in. More money would flow in. We got some nice central hub over here. Like so. We have a decent pathing system. Now, that being said, we have available to us the Cretaceous cruise, if anything, right? So, this is a large portion of what's going to be a large portion of what is already over here, right? It's going to be super large. Now, what does this mean entirely, right? We need to, at the very least, I know lack of space. Yeah, I need to actually read up about that and see how I can. Yeah. Okay, drones. Where's the drones? Where the flip is the drone? Where's the drone? Where's the drone? There's the drone. Oh, so there's where it goes. Okay. Right. I think I saw it briefly last time, but I couldn't pinpoint it. Like, my brain couldn't register it. So, of course, it's like, well, the thing. Yes, actually, no. Before we move on, I did want to make a batch of iguanodons and put it in the Paragotitan enclosure and make it work. Kind of work. So let's actually do that. Because I want some hadrosaurs in there. I think I did modify the genomes. Yes. Let's actually do that. What is my security maxed out? It is. Okay, so we'll talk about that just now. If anything. I need synthesis. Let's do that, and let's do something like this. There we go. Let's actually rest some people. I did put a star sign over here, right? Yes, I did. If anything. So let's see if we can rest some people right now. You need some rest. And you all two need some rest. There we go. Okay. Yes, so what was I saying? Yes, so you can see at the bottom right over here that like stuff is locked. Like our different sectors. We cannot progress beyond 45. We are campaign locked, excuse me. So we have to now actually progress the campaign to proceed with our stuff, if anything, right? So that's what the status quo is gonna be. Yeah. So what do we have over here? Okay, that's gonna be 100%. Lovely. So that's actually done. Let's just do that one for now. So Dinocarus, blah blah blah. I don't know what I already forgot its name. It's done. Everything there. So what is next then? What is actually next? Attenborosaurus. Like David Attenborough. Very interesting. Thanatos Dracone. That's a big one. Megalodon. Was here on the top left? Trudon. Dunkleosteus. Allosaurus. Mosasaurus. Diplodocus. We don't have Stegosauruses unlocked, unfortunately. That's the next map. Anything. So probably... I don't know why we have the Diplodocus genome, but let's complete it then. Yes, but now we need to plan out this party over here, right? Because I just want the section to be a thing. Right? Which we can utilize the zone, right? Because we have the monorails. So now the monorails have these type of partings over here that don't need to be connected to the main path now anymore. I can actually disconnect the park a little bit. It doesn't need to be all seamless, right? So, what I would like to do eventually is that over here, we do some sort of Tyrannosaurus enclosure, maybe? Yeah? So, okay, first of all, what I want to do, remove all of this. I need to clear the pathway for this main thing, right? Now, what I want to do is clear out all the water, if anything, right? Clear out the water. Because what does the entrance look like? Yeah, so you need a water point is what you need. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the water for now, right? Then we can make an executive decision of what to actually do. Okay. Because I want to create specific pathing, like a pathway, into whatever we want to do. Because like, of course, this is nice, but I don't want it to be like this. Okay, so yeah, that one too as well. We're gonna remove all of the shit on the ground, if anything. So let's actually just do something like this. Let's reveal all the space that we have. A lot of money being spent for deforestation, but hey, dinosaurs need saving more than the planet. That's what I say. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Bit of a stutter over here. Okay, that gives us a large area to observe and see what we are playing with over here, right? So that at least gives me a nice perspective of what we need to do. Yes, sorry. Right back over here to the iguanodons. Again, only one viable egg. What do you think this is? What's the size? Do I need to put upgrades of viability? Accelerated growth. Advanced equipment. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that for all of our shit. Right? Because fuck this. Like, this is getting annoying. Yeah, let's do that now. Now, I'm gonna create the batch. And then we should have a guaranteed viable batch. Okay? Let's see. Keep synthesis. I'll rest that guy now, actually. He needs some rest. The other guys can actually just do that. Okay. Wait, where's the thing? No, it was here. Okay. Rest. You can rest. Beautiful. Okay. So that is the area that we're playing with right now in this park. So I can already envision what potentially we could do. Like what exactly we could do in the census here, right? Because we can make it go around a specific way. So you know what we'll do? Just to level the playing field a little bit, right? Let us actually level the playing field. Nah. Let's get it to a level of intensity. Let's get it to a level of this. So this is what I'm doing right now, because I want to see what this looks like in general. Yeah. Oh, that's the incubation. I'll look at it just now. Waiting. Because what I want to do is that I want to flatten the terrain, and then we will raise it thereafter. After creating the actual pathing. Right? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a conceptual pathing, mind you, of this stuff. And then we'll see what is required. Waiting. There we go. Okay. Go here. Right. A lot of money spent on this, but hey, we also have a lot of money in general, right? So there we go. This should be well off now. See. Oh, we should do it faster, actually. Okay. I think maybe it's just my game being a bit slow. Okay. Okay. Right, almost there. It's almost done. Almost done. Okay. Go here. Let's go here. Let's see here. Just do the corners to make sure that that's sorted. Everything. And then, yeah. That should be it. Right? Okay, here's our flat plot of land. Just so. Everything. Okay. Bit of a nice bed over here that we got, but we'll observe everything there. Okay. Yes. Oh, it's so good. Viables. Unfit. What does unfit mean? Stamina recovery rate. I'll be dome on that. Just gonna posit that. So how many can I do one male, one female? Cheap incubation. Let's go for those two. Fast incubation as well. Let's go for that. Okay, so we need how many of iguanodons at a time? Is it 4? Oh, +1. Okay, so let's do another batch and let's see how much we get. Let's just put 4 in the enclosure then. What do you think? Cheaper synthesis. There we go. Okay. Right, so that being said... Oh, is that the Mimikyu again? No, it's a Brachiosaurus. I don't know why it keeps fucking doing that. Is it because of its because of a negative trait? Large appetite. That's why it is. Yeah. They just developed a negative trait actually. That or I think I allowed it to. Yeah, you know what? That's what it is probably. The negative trait. That's what it is. Fucking hell. That's so. Okay. So, here we are with gonna slap these visitors right here. Nah. Why is the truck? I think the Triceratops is fucking like body that that thing over there. Okay. So let me eliminate that bit of water over there. The water does not need to exist. Apparently, it is existing for some reason. So, how do we want to do this? Right? Okay. Deep water has to be. Yeah, you know what? Actually, hold on. As well, we need a slope to be well, a slope. There. So smooth terrain. That's beautiful. Okay, that's good. Then we're gonna that should be iguanodon batch. Beautiful. Ay, ay. We'll do 3. I guess. Because I want guys with no bad traits. Fast incubation. Deep incubation. And let's do like I don't know, like this guy. Here we go. We'll do the 3 actually, let's be safe, and then we'll observe like how much do we need after the fact there. Okay. That would have cleared all the water out that is needed. Right, so now add deep water. So now okay. So now I need a parting of some kind, right? Half of this is going to be demarcated for like the cruise tour stuff, if anything, right? It's not going to be actually stuff that is required. Because what I want is that this left area over here is going to be buildable park area, right? Then you have a platform over here, basically, right? So what we can do is have isolated source for like Dilophosaurus and what have you, yeah, if anything. So, okay, so there we go. What would be nice? I don't want you to go straight down, is the thing, right? You know what we should do? Then we should demarcate the zones that we wanted to be demarcated, right? So possibly, okay. So possibly, okay. Let's envision it then. Let's lay down the path thing, right? As I don't know which one will be easier though. Anything. I have an idea of some kind, but it's not going to be correct. Okay, hold on. Before we continue, let's just close up this iguanodons. Right. Let's put them here. There we go. Okay. Oh yes, the drone. Where's the drone? There it is. There it is. There it is. I see the drone. I see the drone. Look at that drone. Where'd that drone go? Can't click on it, but hey, it's fine. Yeah, good thing. Oh, fuck! Oh, that was well timed. They just chopped half of the flippin' shark. Just so. Just so. That's a bit. Whew. That was fun to watch. Here's my question, actually. Because we're gonna create this cruise, right? But then how are the cars meant to go over there? Is my question. That's all I want to know. Because, like, I presume you can't do the helicopters. The helicopters will just trank the creatures that are there at the site. Release via airlift. Okay. Right, let's let them acclimate a bit to the enclosure and then we'll observe what we can do. But yes, let's say no, not shallow. I need deep water. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Transportation underway. Asset transported.
So deep water. I'm stupid. I'm not adding the flippin' deep water. There we go. Okay.
Delivery complete.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm just concentrating so that the line can actually be kinda perfect. But hey, I'm not an architect. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Okay, so that being said, um, gonna flippin' let's do something over here. Let's do the cruise. Oh yes, okay, right. So right, pathing. Okay. I presume that's the straightest part. No, you know what? Let's not take a chance with my alignment skills. Oh shit! Hold on. I forgot about this. Uh, okay. So y'all are kind of how are y'all? Y'all are fine, right? So ground fruit. Oh, you need wetland too. Shit. Let's do the wetland first. Okay, y'all need a decent amount of fucking wetland. Ah, fucking hell. They require a lot of fucking wetland. Huh? Oh no, that's the flippin' what about y'all? Are y'all fine? Y'all are fine, technically, so far. I haven't touched any of your stuff. We get rid of some of the cover, at the very least. for a wetland, potentially. So maybe maybe make it the smallest radius to adjust. Okay, is it the cover? Pasture. Water dots. Bathing. But I tell you, yeah, they need a decent amount of fucking space. Uh, pasture. Let's put that back. That should give them the amount that they need back, right? This is the pasture again. There we go. Yeah, you kind of need ground fruit again. That's the thing. Excuse me. Let's take a sip of my tea. Um. Um. We'll leave you for now. I think it's fine for now, so we'll leave you with everything. I think it's one of the few things that we can live with for now. Yeah, I think it's something we can live with for now. The only thing I could suggest then is possibly encroaching on part of this enclosure. Over here, right? Like you see over here, the area is so big, right? But like the Triceratops over here, they have a large enough area. The Gallimimus have a large enough area, and then whatchamacallit? Where's the Parasaurolophus? There. They have a large enough area. They have a super large area, I think. Yeah, they have a super large area. So maybe we can jot it down a little bit, and we can fill in what we need. Yes, what I'm suggesting is potentially something like expanding it more like I don't want to eliminate all of this, right? So maybe from here. Where's the dinosaurs actually? Oh, they're all in the fucking corner. There. Yes, sir. You know what? Hang on. How many pass it off for sign here? What's the requirement? No, they also require wetland. Never mind. Okay, leave the iguanas as they are. We'll come back to them. Let's focus on the cruise ship. The cruise thing, whatever you call it. So placing it down over here as such. Potentially like this. Maybe. It's in a corner over here, right? So like something like this, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna lay down pathway. Okay. 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 Pathing accepted. Okay. Now, how the fuck do we do the rest? Anything there? This is a conundrum here. Anything. So that's set up nicely as it can be. Our cruise ship, our Cretaceous cruise. Anything. No, we'll probably do. Just thinking now. Maybe this area? Okay. Scenery. Rocks. Where's the rocks? Oh, we can make it artificial. Hold on. Let's raise the land. Roughen terrain. So like from here to there, basically. Is it gonna be rough? It can be. Okay, there you go. That's our delineation of stuff. Yeah, I am a genius over here with the placement stuff. Anything. Dinosaurs should not be able to get up that slope. Anything. No, not at least now. Right? So do that. Make sure that. So this is our cruise area. This giant area is our cruise, right? Now here's the problem that I have with this. How shit. How can I put the operational stuff over the shit? Cannot create a overhanging bridge is the thing. I cannot create the pathway over here, potentially. Like, I'm not sure. You know what I need? I need the large security cameras, man. That's what I need, so that I can remote assist the dinosaurs. Yeah. Let's see here. Sorry, what's here? Oh, the Diplodocus. You know, I guess so. We'll probably put that in the thing with Brachiosaurus. Okay. I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking what to do over here. Oh yeah, this needs to be cut off. Like both these sides need to be cut off very well. Main thing there. So we'll probably put some more rocks over here, right? That would be the recommendation. Something like here. There we go. So at the very least, the dinosaurs cannot go through. You can get through. Or can't get through. There. Okay. I presume that water over here is something that they can drink. And it is not really of great import right now. Right, okay. So then now what I want to do is slightly raise the terrain. So if I wanted to raise the terrain like that, raise terrain to flat. Too big. Too big. Too big. Okay. So let's do a slight thing. Okay. Raise terrain to flat. Okay. Because I want it to be elevated in some regard. At the very least, it's fine. Because you want to see the dinosaurs from, like, top, right? You want to see them on an elevated plateau. Like, that's the goal. Okay. This is what I envisioned at the very least for what I wanted to make over here. Let's see here. I need to, of course, dial down more the like the thing, like the edges. Yeah, but I think it's fine. Very least for now. Because I want it elevated first, then we'll rough up the terrain to make it look more natural, right? If you get what I'm saying. If I did this now, there we go. That's much better. Okay. Spending a decent amount of money on upgrades over here. Or at least upgrade the stuff here. Okay, on the edge over here, lovely. Okay. Edge over here, good, good, good. Okay. Then we'll do something like, what is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, right. Now let's go back to this so we can add to the fine deep water. Okay. Okay. Little goes over here as well. Cut out that edge. Cut out that edge. That's very close to what thing. Okay. Cool. Then I need to do the same terrain on the other side, if anything. So possibly, like, where's this thing now? If I need to do the flattened terrain on the other side. So raise to flat terrain. That's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, okay. Cool. Right, let's minimize it. Pull this a bit more. Okay. 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 There we go. Right. Oh yes. And then of course putting this back to deep water. Like so. Because what we're gonna do now, because you may think at the very least, hey, elevation is cool, but it doesn't look pretty nice, right? Like at least for like the people who's kayaking over here. But we are gonna do this all around the edge. We're gonna smooth the edge like this, all the way around, so that it is a decent decline from the elevation. And then we'll apply deep water again. It's like we're applying like coats of paint on this terrain. It's actually kind of funny there, right? And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Smooth terrain. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Nice. Okay. Then apply the deep water again. Deep, deep, deep water. There we go. There. Uh, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Right, that should be well off. Right now, at the very least. In terms of a pathing perspective. Okay, so we got a little bit of elevation, so the dinosaurs will be higher for the cruise people than it is. The dinosaurs can still get to the water and drink, if anything, but they can't get to the guests. Is my thing, right? Right? I'm presuming that's the thing. Like they can't get to the guests, right? I hope this works. If anything, and I hope I didn't fuck this up naturally. There. Okay. So, because my idea was is that you'll have the carnivores starting around over here in the back, right? Or at least not the herbivores. What the fuck happened there with the water? Water displacement did not go well over there, if anything. So, okay. Now that we got the zones, we can demarcate certain areas of the cruise, right? We can actually do certain things. Again, now I don't know. Yeah, okay. Give me an actual second just to check something. All right, guys, we're back. So I had an idea actually, which looks pretty promising, but we have to test in theory how this will work, right? So the idea being over here, right, is that we have shallow water as a reference, as a thing that we can actually utilize as part of our stuff. So, what we're gonna do, at the very least, over here, is do something very cool, right? So here we have a pathway over there, right? So delete that, but we're gonna do something like this. I wish I could. Why is it not snapping? Anything there? Yeah, let me delete that because I wanted to snap. There you go, and then from here to there, right? And then something like this, right? So okay, the idea being over here, right, is that the problem here is the access between the different zones is not ideal, anything, right? But what we can do is do something very, because this cruise still works over shallow water, at least from my understanding from it, right? So what we'll do is that we're gonna do a gate over here, right? And it's gonna work as such, right? We are going to create a smooth terrain over here, right? So smooth bottom, right? I think that's the way. That I have to actually smooth, like smooth terrain like this. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay.
Turns out this place is getting some attention as the go-to spot for giant dinosaurs, and I love attention. So, when I heard that a humongous marine reptile had been caught in the ocean, I skimmed a few funds and bought it. I know, I'm amazing.
This might be an obvious question, but where exactly will it live?
Not to state the obvious right back, but that sounds like a you problem. Come on, you're an ecologist and we have the best habitat building team around. But, maybe get moving because it'll be delivered anytime now.
Well, okay then. I guess we put together a lagoon before a marine reptile arrives on our doorstep.
I'm a bit ahead of the curve, people. Like you kind of not giving me the proper senses that that we needed. Anything, right? That being said as well, probably do something like this. So what I'll probably do, right, is that. Okay? Because here's the trick. Evading, okay? This is the trick gonna be. We are gonna put so how I'm gonna test. Hang on. Why? Why? Nothing is open over here. Okay, no, good. The game had to recognize that there was nothing to modify. Okay. But yes, right? So, how I'm gonna test this, if anything, right, is that we are gonna do the different sections, but what we're gonna do is do something like this, right? So we're gonna put one more ranger outpost and stuff like that, just because of the fact that like there's a lot of like creatures over here. I think there's one yeah, we'll put the one more ranger outpost there. I think we'd rather do that, like new buildings and stuff like that. So my idea was we do the scenery, we do the rocks, make it so that it comes like over here, basically, not elevated, but like there, right? And then do like rocks over here. Not like that, sorry. Because what I need is the car to go over there, basically, right? So what I need is one gate over there. And then what we're going to do to make sure that these islands don't connect is that we're going to do something very genius.
Please make sure to row your kayaks as
We are going to do
avoid disturbing the animals.
shallow water in a straight line over here, right? So that. Okay? So there's our points. These are demarcated points, right? And we're gonna create like, of course, like a barrier over here, basically, right? To just illustrate the thing. Okay? So well, we're gonna have to test this out, of course, via an assignment, because the thing will actually tell us if it can actually get there or not, which we will see immediately if it's gonna complain, right? So we're gonna do this. Beautiful. Which that by itself should be enough of a thing. Right. There we go. Then, yes. Gate. In water. Fuck you. Fuck you, that's in water. No. What about the old gate? I love the old gate, but again, I'll make a Jurassic Park, or park soon. Anything, yeah. No. Let's be generous over here then. Okay. So, yeah, let me put the gate. Can I plan the gate in such a way?
Kayak becomes beached at any point in the tour. Remain seated and our expert staff will come to you.
Okay. Oh, shit. You know what I should do? Hold on. Deactivate. Yeah. Okay. We do not want to activate that thing yet. There. It is of great importance that we don't activate the thing. Well, while we're doing this part thing. So like here. There. Right? Do this. Followed by this. Where are you going? Oh, I see. Okay. So there's the gate over there, which is fine, right? So you're probably gonna move this way then. Out of the way. So let's move this. Like possibly over here, maybe. There we go. Right? It's out of the way. Okay. Then. Right, so there's the pathway over there. Right? I want is a gate over here. So like this. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is just circle it a little bit so that it covers like this. And circle it a little bit so it covers like this. There we go. And then what we'll do is put giant rocks to obfuscate the actual gate. Over here, right? Right. Here we go. Anything. Okay. Now, from my understanding of this already, I should be able to put the demarcated zones one by one. Okay. So if I put a radio station here and a radio station there, right? So this is my theory. If I put one here in these different places, I should be able to access all of them right now. Okay? So I can just select one of my vehicles, let's say the mobile unit, and it should tell me if it's accessible or not. Reachable. 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 100%. Right? So there we go. That's done. Okay? That's actually well sorted. Okay? Right. Even that one too. This one here is going to be a bit of like an inch because you can see the pathway. I'm going to redo this pathing in context of what I wanted to do now, if anything. Because now all of this is fine. All of this can actually work. So let's do this. Let's do that. Let's take out that. Let's take out that. Now, getting down to business. What are the actual zones that we want, if anything? Right? What are the actual zones that we want to actually contain over here? Right? because I'm just looking in terms of the dinosaurs that I actually have over here. So let's go here. Because I can't see. I haven't researched all of the dinosaurs. So let's see. Not hybrids. We have Ankylodocus now, which is actually pretty interesting that it's here. We can start doing hybrids, but the crews we don't want to do anything here, right? I really want to get this because that is all the carnivores that we want, right? Small carnivores, large carnivores, Allosaurus. Can't get that. Can't get that either. If anything. That one there as well, we can't really get anything. So my initial thing, to say the least, was that we demarcate herbivore zones, right? So if I were to do something like, say, this, right? And do something over here. Let's say that is a big enough zone for everybody, right over there, herbivore zone. Okay. So that giant zone for some herbivores over there, which I actually really like. I want T-Rexes to be there, of course, but hey. That's where I wanted the giant carnivores to be, but I don't even know if that's even possible. Nah. We are gonna put velociraptors and stuff in this cruise, yeah. Don't you worry. It is going to happen. I will make sure of it. Right? So potentially that area and in this area. So let's do something like this. Okay. See that? Giant area over there. It's actually a really good area. Now think about it. I think it's a really good area. Because it actually depends on like the visibility. I may want it to go a bit further. Yeah, I may want it to go a little bit inner, but that's fine. Then let's do something like here. Like probably around there. I'll just look at it. Yeah, because we want it like here somewhere. Okay. Right? That should be good enough. And in this central area, I want a lot of herbivores in. So 2 carnivore areas over here. Sorry, 3. And we got some herbivore areas over here. Okay, that's brilliant. I think that's a good start. Right? Because what I want to do now is let's actually delete this park cruise as it is. Because I want to set up the zones. Okay. Right? There are your zones. Anything. So of course, giant rock. Giant rocks at the edges. Anything. Right? Let's do here. I hate that. I hate the fact that it gets elevated. Let's do something like this. Okay. So they can't go through. We can actually, I think we can actually search up the higher grade fences. Main thing. Which we shall see. Whether that's possible or not. So. Okay. There. Oh, I should not place it prematurely over there because we need to first place down your rocks, right? They close off the zones. So scenery. So rocks. Anything there? What about the lagoon stuff? Anything there? So I'm gonna place something like here, maybe. Actually, hold on. Something like that. That one rock I just saw. There we go. You can see a giant rock over there. That's lovely. We'll probably do these at all the different points too as well. Think about it. These are actually very easy rocks. Let's do here. Okay, that's brilliant. Let's do one over here. Just so that the dinosaurs over there don't come over here. Right? Okay. Then okay, that's the demarcated areas, we think. So then now what I want to do is the corners. Yeah, corners, excuse me. There. The corner, one corner there. One corner over here. Okay. Right, then a gate. Here. That's a zone. If anything. Then oh no. Scenery. Over here, rocks. This one here is much more thing. We need something much more bigger, I guess. Better be like this type of thing. This is too big. That's too big. Anything. There's a smaller version of it. There we go. That's better. That's way better. Do that. What does that look like? That looks really good. That's a thing. Yep, that looks good as a thing. Then we'll do gate. Oh, no. Gate. Yeah. There we go. Right. Okay. That is better than I expected it to be. Anything. So then what we need to do then is, of course, plan out our zones over here, because this is going to be quite the interesting thing to perceive. So edit park tour. Let's stay closer to this side. Anything there? Okay, there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Over here. Over here. Over there. And then there. There we go. Yeah. So we'll see if the carnivores, how good they're gonna feel. Waiting there. If it's too bad, then of course we'll redact our census. But yeah, like we'll put fences around. That's what we'll have to do. Waiting. Okay. But I presume the deep waters that nobody can actually swim in that deep water. Waiting. Yeah. Like none of the carnivores. Now, what we're gonna do, of course, is put our razor stations. Unfortunately, we don't have the security cameras unlocked, but that's fine. So basically, something like we're like one there, one here, one here, one here, one here, one there. One there, and then one there, and then one here, and in the center area, one here, one here, one here. Okay. There's all the posts. What do you think? The ranger posts. So then now, what we're gonna do is we need to think about this. I wish we could get the extra car. What do you think? But unfortunately, nothing right now. Can we actually institute a car, like another car for this response facility? Additional upgrade slots. Yeah, we need to. This seat needs to be uncapped for us. Why is it capped? I don't understand anything there. So, then, yes, what needs to happen over here is, whatchamacallit? Substations, power stations. We'll build the small ones so that at the very least it's nothing major. So let's build the one. Well, this one over here can be covered by one over here. So let's actually build one close to here, right? So let's say like there. Yeah, this will cover this area nicely too. Let's just say like that. Okay. Right, which will connect to the side, everything, all the way to the left. Let's see here. That's not going in the direction that we wanted. There we go. Followed by something like this is my viewing platform. What is this viewing platform doing here? There we go. Okay. Go here then. Okay. Right, so that will operate fine. Then what we need to do, we need to run the pylons all the way around then. So small substations. So the substations need to be hidden. Of course. So let's put one over here. Let's put another one on the other side over here. Waiting. Let's put it this side, so at the very least it doesn't interfere with space. Okay. Let's put it, yeah, let's put the small substation over here. There we go. Right? Okay, that's cool. Right, now we need to run the pylons all the way around. All the way around. So basically, I need to go here, there, over there. Then like flippin' things. Would be an outside of buildable area. Shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're gonna run it across like a mountain like thing, like this. We'll continue. We'll run it across the mountain like this. Yeah. Very expensive operation, but it'll all look nice in the end. Dinosaurs won't mind the pylons, which is nice. They don't care about pylons. Anything. Okay. So then now we do that. Oh, fuck the outside buildable area nonsense. Structured by medium fence. Let's do that then. There we go. And we'll circle back around. Outside of buildable area again. Lovely. That's always that's always fun. Okay, let's try and go over here then. There we go. We can circle back all the way around, actually. Think about it. Let's do that. Let's keep the consistency. Like, on the cusp over here, do this. Do this. Do this. We'll do this. Followed by... Actually, no. Well, we'll structure this now, accordingly. Because this needs to go like... Yeah, basically. Right? It needs to go through this thing. Yeah. There we go. Right. Now, we'll cover it with foliage and everything so you can't see it. So it's fine. Anything, right? So we won't have to deal with the scenario then. Anything. One thing we should do, though, is give the additional operational facilities, right? Because now, this operational facilities are dedicated for this cruise, right? It is going to be specifically for these cruises. So, let's see here. So, we have quite a few stuff, waiting, but it's fine. It's fine, right? So what we'll do then is response facilities. So we need a response, we need maintenance facilities, and etc., etc., etc. Right? It's all gonna be needed for this stuff. Yeah. So let's do this in the corner because I know this can be done in the corner. Right? Let's do that. Let's get a whatchamacallit? Paleo medical facility because this thing is huge. Yeah, I'm thinking now how we're gonna position this. Yeah, because I watched it that fucking paleo medical facility is fucking huge. Everything. So massive. Let's try and place that down first so that we know so we can keep in mind of our space that we have, if anything, right? Let's go like here then. Now if I have to build a pathway, can go around like so. Okay. There we go. Okay. Then we need the maintenance facility over here. Maintenance facility. Let's put it over here. Really? Trying to put it over there? You trying to give me shit, game? Okay. Here we go. I'll go back around. Like here. Then we'll put like a straight pathway over here. Around this thing. Around this thing. Around this thing. Thank you. Then we'll do something like this. Okay. We'll put the basic stuff, storm defense, because we don't want these things to not be operational during a storm, as per usual. Storm defense. Right, okay. So, Ranger teams. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need to split it half and half, basically, right? So probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And then for the other ones, we shall do the ones on the left. Hello? Add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Right, that should be that. And then, of course, our meters posts. Right? So I need to be what? I need it to be whatever. Anything there. Let's do. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Let's do this. And then of course let's do this over here. Right? Like right here. Waiting. I think it will be fine. Let's do it more cornish. Like here. There we go. Right. So, maintenance teams, go. I need to add a maintenance patrol, please. Thank you. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. Then the other one will go 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately for the Paleo Medical Facility, because we only have one mobile vet vehicle, he needs to check all of these. Shit. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. So how many was that we assigned? So we probably need the additional MUV. Yep. Hold on. Let's see the other mobile vehicle. So let's deassign all of the stuff. Okay, so we're following the same logic, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, right? And then the other one, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. This is one of the times where I will allow a second vet, if anything, just because of the extent of what we have to do for this one zone. If anything. Right? So there we go. Okay, so we set this up quite well, if anything, this lagoon. If anything. Right? Mountains over there will prevent any dinosaurs from thinking otherwise. Anything. So what we do want to do is create some dinosaurs for this thing. Okay? So Plus, actually, oh, please tell me you're fine. Oh, you're kind of fine. What do you think? Uh, right. So, what do we have over here? Allosaurus. Probably we want to get some Allosaurus then. Is what we want to do. Proceratops, Zikasaurus concavenator, Proceratops, Parasaurus. Ooh, you know what'd be good? Pterosaurus. I just remembered. Yeah, we could do that one. Diggy Moloch, Albertosaurus. Just did we finish the Diplodocus? No, we did not. Okay, let's finish it. Yeah. Let me finish that one. Let's get that. But yes, we can actually put a Pterosaurus in this enclosure. I'd rather do that, man. That'd actually be very cool. So let's see, where is it? Because it cannot agree with any other flippin' dinosaur. No, that's the problem. So Therizinosaurus. Comfort, tolerance, and then lifespan. Okay. Right, so what are you? Okay, any amount of adults, but only one male, a maximum of one male and one female at a time. It can only go with Listosauruses and scavengers, so that's what we'll probably do. Yeah. Right? So let's synthesize. Let's go. Let's begin. Let's see here. Cheaper synthesis. I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited for the fact that we are actually making this lagoon now. Hopefully, it will work. Yeah. We're actually gonna make 2 Therizinosaurus. What's your low area need? Okay, we can work with that. Begin. Let's see. So Therizinosaurus. Let's see over here. Let's just wait for the cheaper synthesis to actually complete the. It's not actually synthesizing as fast as I thought it would. Anything there, right? Let's actually just start another one. Okay. Expedition complete. Thank you. That should be the Diplodocus done. No, never mind. It's not done. It is not done. I lied. Let's see over here. Right. Okay. What we can do in prep as well, we can actually prep the next zone, which is going to be flippin' Lagoon Central, right? Well, a lagoon consisting of at least 6 sections, yeah, which is fine. There's what we can do. So I presume the deep water will separate everybody. Yeah. I am hoping this works to a degree. So maybe what we can do to just kind of reinforce the zone, because I'm a bit worried about the crossing over of everything. So maybe we can do some rocks. Let's do a rock over like here. And let's do a rock like here. Okay, no, I think that's fine. Okay. Ooh. Right. Let's see what we have over here. Okay, right. Skittish. We'd rather have that. We'd rather have that. To be fair. I want the skittish trait, if it was negative. What's the other one? Oh, for fuck's sake, this large appetite thing. No, I can't deal with this large appetite thing because the paleo medic is gonna keep on going to the fucking dinosaur. Yeah, this is fine. Let's make it the female. Let's do something like sorry, it'll be cheaper, faster, and cheaper incubation. Let's do that. Right, and then let's synthesize another Dinosaurus. I first need to place them down to see what area we're dealing with, right? It has to be right for the Therizinosaurus. Like, we have to be good with that space. Yeah, otherwise, it's not going to matter. Yeah. What about the stuff here? I think all of the stuff is to optimal. Is to an optimal level. What do you think? Yeah, of importance. Under threat? Oh, this thing. Okay. This. Just a contract? Have velociraptor share territory with any other like species? I don't know about that one. None of this is gonna actually give me anything though. This is the thing. Well, let's just get that one. The 4 rating. Let's get that one. Let's see what it does. Okay. You know what I want to do as well? Because again, I haven't decorated my park that much there, but I want to actually make it so that it seems like yeah, because that area technically we don't need to go to. Everything is blocked off. Really. Main thing. This area is kind of like eh. So yeah. Oh. That's gonna be a thing. Okay, so 1 female and 1 male. I need to make sure I need to make the 1 male. Please. Fuck! I don't need that shit, man. I have to synthesize another batch. Nah. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna do it other way. Let's go. Look at all the things that he disagrees with. Just so. We're gonna put it there and see what's the size of the enclosure, right? I'm putting it here because the velociraptors or whatever we decide is gonna need a larger space, which I presume this is the space that we're gonna need, right? So we'll see. There's only 2 Therizinosaurs are gonna be here, so I'm presuming it is gonna be fine. Yeah. And hopefully they don't cross over the flippin' water.
Asset transportation in progress.
We are also going to do a balloon ride. My opinion, that should be the next thing. Right? See over here. It's here. Let's go here. Okay. Shut this down temporarily for now. I don't want it to be activated. Let's see here. Large. Place this one. Okay, but this is gonna actually flip and go around. Right? They're gonna go here, here, around all the way.
Asset has been delivered.
Actually, okay, hold on. Sorry. I need to think about this now. Bombing territory. Yes. Yes, please. Okay, I think it's working. Yeah. Okay, so cover, right? Cover over here, so that the trees can be blocked, right? Ground leaf. Lots of fucking ground leaf. Ton of ground leaf. Okay. Cover though. Beautiful. Beautiful fucking area. So that was much larger than I expected it to be for these creatures. So that's fine. Oh, where? Oh, that thing. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, please. Right, okay. So male. Wait. Oh, look at the colors of the male. Okay. Begin incubation. Cheaper incubation. Faster incubation. Cheaper incubation. And then let's do that one. Let's do the faster research, excuse me. Right. Now that being said, that means, at the very least, I can do Lystosaurus over here. In this enclosure, right? So, okay. What is Pterosaurus cohabitation limit? I don't think it says here, if anything there. I'll check on one of the Pterosaurus there, right? So this Pterosaurus can only go with Lystosaurus and scavengers there. So what does it not like? For some reason, it doesn't like flying reptiles. Can I put like a Pterosaurus in the flying enclosure? Is that what you're telling me? Or Ornithomimus? Yeah, so it doesn't like Petrosaurus, Topsid, Ankylosaurus. Yeah, it dislikes everything under the sun. Everything, yeah. Legitimately. Okay. Lystosaurus. Let's get you all. Very much the thing. What do y'all need? 3 of anything. Beautiful. 100%. Yeah. That's beautiful. Okay. Alright, we'll do a bunch then. Cheaper synthesis. And let's do... Yeah, let's just do y'all too. Okay. 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 Okay, that's really good. The fact that like I presume that's a safe distance from the thing. If not, then I'll make it closer to the central island, because the central island is going to have all of the shit. Yeah. Right. Oh, did one of the batches finish? Lystosaurus. Oh? Fuck no. We'll do the 2 females. What does a male look like? Okay. Begin. let's do. Let's just do that for now. Let's go to the other hatchery, which is around over here. Let's synthesize another batch of Lysosaurus. Begin. Right. Okay. Yes. Let me go see the Therizinosaurus. What is your cohabitation limit? Not that bad, actually. Look at it. Can scavengers, will the Lysosauruses be mind about the scavengers? That's what I want to know. It could influence our decisions. Oh my god. The fuck is all of this trait nonsense? Yeah. Guess so. One. Let's do another batch then. Yeah. So what do they like? They dislike carnivores and oviraptors. Dislike oviraptors. Interesting. They don't say they dislike scavengers though. They don't dislike scavengers. We'll have to test that theory. We may just put scavengers in that enclosure with the Lysosaurus. What do you think? Okay. Faster research. There we go. Okay. Right. I guess we could go. We'll go a little bit longer for this session, yeah, because I actually want to get this set up and actually done. Anything there? I definitely want to make this work to some degree. Oh, did this finish already? Nah. That's more like it. Okay, so we want one male, so that gives us the even number. And then we'll do one more male. Begin. Let's do that. Fast incubation, cheaper, and cheap incubation. There you go. Okay. Right, so let's see over here. That should be the Therizinosaurus done. So let's put it over here.
Asset collection request received.
Okay. Right. Biosphere airlift. Let's do these guys. Okay. That should be all of the stuff being transported. Anything. We'll speed up the actual transportation just now. Let me actually finish this balloon ride. Anything. Let's Silophysis, okay. Let's just undo this separately. Because what technically needs to happen is that it needs to go, whatchamacallit? Yeah, around this way, like in a better fashion. So, something like this. Where it goes down like this. Okay. Same route as the cruise, but just whatever. Anything there.
Asset being transported.
Okay. Here we go. Right?
Asset delivery confirmed.
Let's see its issues.
Delivery has been completed.
Probably more ground leaf then. This was us? Give it time. Oh yeah, no, we can convert this to pasture now. Which we should, actually, for purposes of this.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay. Okay. Then we'll create some trees over here, some cover. Bamboo woodland. I want some like like wetland trees, you know? Swamp. Cypress swamp. What does it look like?
Asset has been delivered.
Not exactly what I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Ground leaf. This is sauce. Missing ground fiber. Okay. Here we go.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay, so let's see some. Oh yes, yeah. Sorry, we could export the rest. Hello.
Asset collection request received.
Okay. There we go, and then of course the one from here. Sphere airlift.
Asset has been transported.
Now compies. I do want to put the compies in there. Do we have Compsognathus like fully done? We don't. Fuck. Hoping we would. And put safe. Yeah, the dinosaurs does not agree with anybody. Okay. So what stuff do we have? Trudon is not a scavenger. I can make it, right? I have no problem with making it. It's just that I prefer dinosaurs with 100% genome. Thing. I prefer it like that. Okay. Let's see. No Compsognathus? Okay, no. Let's test the theory then. Waiting, right? Because it says specifically, right, that the Listosauruses are fine with the compies. They're not okay with carnivores, right? Because if I had to read here again, it likes scavengers and dislikes carnivores. And the Listosaurus is impartial. It doesn't matter. So, by that deduction, I can make compies if I wanted to. Okay. Right. So now compies. What do you need? You need 5. It's 5. Okay. Let's go. Oh, you know what we should do? Hold on. Let us rest some people. There's quite a few bit of people that need resting now. There we go. Rest you. Just rest you. Let's rest everybody so that we can reset them. This one here is still working. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of people resting there. Let me save. Waiting there. Because it's going better than I expected, actually. You know what I could also do? I can actually make an enclosure now over here. That could actually work.
Asset in transit.
Can I put the pathway over here behind? I wonder.
Transportation on
Hold on. Is it preparation for something? No. This one. Okay. So can I do like something like this then? No, that's impossible. Okay, that's gonna take too much of my mental work to even orchestrate that shit. Anything there. So what we can do, we can still do the flippin' enclosure, like the hatchery. Because I want to do it like this. Over here. Like say here. Put in this corner. Really? Not sure. Is that even gonna be enough space for something? It can work. It can. Should it work? Will it work? Like those are difficult questions to ask, my friends. Because then I have to do something like this. I'm just trying to fill up space over here for stuff, right? I'm not saying we should do it. I'm just saying it's a nice thing. We can't put another lagoon? Oh, but it wants to construct a big fucking lagoon. Like a big lagoon. Just so. Okay. So, compies. Let's see over here. Scientists are busy sleeping. Yeah. Let's actually just fast forward this. Quite a bit. I didn't realize it's going to take that long to rest everybody.
delivery complete. Asset
Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like this, this thing. Can put some rocks over here, actually, now that I think about it. Right? Like some scenery rocks over here. Like pebbles here and there. Can I pick like a random rock? It's like a random pick. Oh, just so. No. Okay.
asset has been delivered.
Just so. All complete at the exact same time. Okay. Right. Let's go. Compies. Okay. We'll rest the extraction guy just now. Cheaper synthesis. Okay. Let's rest you. The only guy who's not rested. Okay. Let's just fast forward you. Because I want to see y'all do fine here. Okay. Select. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 5, right? I always do majority female for most of this stuff, so yeah, we don't want. What's Skittish do? He's just scared. Yeah, no. So let's get the normal ones because I do know like it does influence like your rating and stuff like that for the park. But let's just keep it like so. Plus incubation. Yeah, +5. Now, over here, anything. We'll put a feeder over here. Okay. Vehicle under threat. Is that because of the... Huh, Dinosaur is tackling the fucking thing. This so... Hold on. Okay, yeah, that circle there needs a ranger station then. Damn it. Who's assigned to you? This one? Uh, uh, get you 15. Add to this one. Shit. What about the other one? Yeah, one of them doesn't have a thing. Is this here? No, 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 no. This one, this one, this one. Which ones are you assigned to? Unassigned. Damn it. I need this to be like thing, you know? One, two, three. One, two. Yeah, okay, okay. Let me do the reassignment then. Anything. This is where we need one more vehicle. There. But right now we don't have the research power to... We need to get our security rating up, but it's locked right now, so we need to progress the campaign. So, okay. There. Right. There. So I need 1, 2, 4. And 5. Six. Okay. The next team. Go to 6. Okay. Oh, and then the paleomets. One of them has I think so 6. 5. View aside, please to view aside to these ones. Okay, let's redo these ones then. What do you think? Because these ones also need to be redone. Which was a clear all button? That or I'm not. I'm stupid. Like the clear all button is very obvious. Okay, add. You. Okay, and then we'll do the other bunch. Just this one here. I will do you. Okay. Okay. Alright, that should be everything accounted for over there. Are you done? You are. Please be airlift. Right. Pray that this works. Otherwise, this is gonna be a bloodbath of some kind.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Picking up asset.
So how many creatures do we have over there in that one side? Because that's quite a bit of creatures. Oh yes, hold on. And as well, the cohabitation limit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to
It's
welcome
barely
Tom
moving.
Skeetus to the park.
It's barely moving. That's the thing. Yes, I love the fact that it does that. It works so well. Damn it. Works so fucking well.
Transportation set.
Okay. We'll probably divide this in half. Probably. I don't know. I'm deciding about this middle piece. Yeah, whether to do carte blanche with dinosaurs or whatever.
Welcome a
Yeah.
Tom
We'll
Skeetus
see.
to the park.
Okay, so Emmy said
Asset
over here, let's do research. Okay. Let's see over here. So we have I do want to research something over here. Hold on. Not to the sites, because all this is done to the best of our abilities, right? But I think we can put that over there at that point. Jesus Christ. Okay. Faster research. Cheaper research. Cut that down by like 30%. That's actually helping us a lot. And then we just need basic modifiers then. Ooh, there's basic assignments that we can't really do. What is the correct assignment then? Hold on. Am I stupid? Yeah. I guess so. Maybe we'll do that. 4 million. Worth it. Worth it. Vehicle under threat. Where? Again. Again. The shit. Yeah. Don't need this shit from you people. What we can do in preparation as well is a lagoon type of like thing. Right? Because we can start lagooning this area over here. So like something like... I hate that. I wanted to go straight. Please. Yes, sir. Like, what is the logic? It's not the connection. Yeah, that's the connection. The arrows, right? So hold on. Oh, sorry. Some piece. What do you need? You need a red. A red land. Yeah, which I can give. There we go. Beautiful. Done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park. Transportation underway.
Okay. That seems fine. What's your tolerance? Cohabitation tolerance? Where you? Barely even moves a needle. Because we plan this. Oh, who? Is that the Parasaurus? Melocephaly. Let's make some. Cheapest synthesis. Let's assign arbitrary people over here. Okay, let's get you out.
Heading to
get those out of the way. Then yes, okay. So are we still researching Indoraptor? We are still researching Indoraptor. Okay. Oh, you're still transporting these Compsognathus. There. You know what we'll do then? I'm gonna make another batch. It's fine. They are chilling there. With great effect. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So that being said, yes, I wanted to create the lagoons over here.
Transportation underway.
Ladies and
Let's do here.
we are pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park.
Terrain constraints. I will hit people. No.
Transporting asset.
Let me just shit game.
A hybrid dinosaur. Oh boy, and here I was thinking that we were now trying to work with nature. You don't have to have read my best selling first book called God Creates Dinosaurs, of course, to know that you've stepped foot on a slippery slope. But, you know, what could possibly go wrong?
Yep. What could possibly go wrong?
They say you can never have too much of a good thing. And with this delivery, I guess we'll find out if that's true.
With AV hatchery, but I need what you call it? I need the Oh no, give me 2 minutes. Oh fuck. Yes sir. So you know what that means? We'll probably yeet the one from the flippin' one of the enclosures. Let's pick the lagoon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Like
we are pleased to welcome
I just want to
a
see
Compsognathus to the park.
right, so stuff should be done right now. That's 2 mosasauruses. These are 2 males. Fast incubation, cheap incubation, cheap incubation. There we go. Right, though. Now. Where's all the homocephalus? Over here? So I have viable batches over here. Okay, I have viable batches over here, right? The homocephalus over here. How many they are? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the first one being the dead thing there, right? So then probably. Okay, hold on, because I wanna get rid of this. Because what I wanna do is. You, 3, 4. Let's get all of y'all out. Amazing. So 5, I have 5 of them. So how many do you require? 2, 4, and 5. Faster, cheap incubation, and then cheaper incubation. Okay. Let's go there. Okay. Then, what I want to do, because it's time. Oh my lord. Look at this thing. Look at this beauty. And it has no gender because there's nothing. Literally is nothing. No like species, mind you, as well. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. That flippin' enclosure is gonna be the most dangerous fucking enclosure that we've ever seen. Oh my god. Is that fucking gonna be dangerous, man? I don't know what to say about that, man. Anything? Okay. Are you almost done? Okay, you're almost done over there. You mean like 2 minutes? I will assist it when I get back there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna put it over here. Okay. Let's by my selection, rewild. Okay. Then we're gonna release via airlift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So 3 Parasauruses. So yeah, we're getting a dinosaur deaths now. If anything there. If anything. Quite interesting. Yeah, look at this. Shame. Poor child. Poor child. Anything. Okay. 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 Right. Apatosaurus. I presume I got your genomes all sorted out, right? Right? Yeah, okay. Cheapest synthesis. Yeah, we could do as well. What do you think? Oh, what's here? Oh, the compies. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I don't want to do this, but it seems like it's gonna be needed. We're gonna get rid of my 2 mosasaurs, and then we're gonna get the one from a thing. Give me 2 minutes. Again. Apatosaurus, select eggs. Do 1 male, 1 female. Fast incubation, sheep incubation, sheep incubation. There we go. Okay. Then let's do Apatosauruses over here. Synthesize. Begin. There we go. There. Okay. Wish I had a diamond market. Huh. It'd be nice to see a screen of all the elderly dinosaurs, but what's happening with them. Let's select mode. Fire selection. Rewild. Rewild them. How will they get picked up? That's what I want to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a homolocephaly to the park.
Asset transported.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so a lot of operations are happening over here with den dinosaurs. Yeah. A lot of operations. There's not enough helicopters. I'll tell you that. Not enough helicopters to do shit. What's here? Let's get the docile one. Yeah, so that one. Okay. What about our research? Who's this now? What do you think? Entry 6? Oh, is that the Parasaurus over here? What we'll probably do as well is that we'll start tranking the Parasaurus over here. That one? Where's the other one? This one. Start tracking those. Anything that we can release these ones into this enclosure. Transport dino.
Asset transportation
Oh,
in
shit.
progress.
Okay, leave them as it be. Transport. This one, multi-select. This one, finalize selection. Oh, can I not rewild them? Fucking kidding me? Can I rewild them? Oh, is one dead? Oh. Remove.
Asset delivered.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, it's a bit of a mental task actually to do all of this evading. To see whatever. So okay, I went way over time over here, right? I went way over time. So probably
In transit.
what I'll have to do. What is the first person camera thing? Hold on. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park.
Yeah, so this is good at the very least with the cruise, Cretaceous cruise.
Transporting asset.
Yeah, that's gonna be beautiful. Evading. Okay. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna actually call it over here. We got some pretty good stuff done. Evading.
Asset transportation.
Okay, mosasaurs are out of the enclosure over here. But yeah. Well, let me just transport the mosasaurs. Let's see what happens when we do use the mosasaurs in here.
A magnificent animal. We should make sure that it's comfortable in its new home.
Oh, fuck.
Good thinking. Comfortable dinosaurs stay where they're put.
Shit.
It's a marine reptile. Evolution doesn't work that fast, Mr. Finch.
You know, the modern ocean is a tough place for prehistoric animals, especially giant ones. Unfamiliar ecosystems, no guarantees on reliable food sources, temperatures that they never evolved for. Marine reptiles need our support if they're going to adapt. So, it's time we extended the breeding program here to our aquatic guest of honor.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Anything there. Space is of a huge concern for us. I'm just gonna point that out. Because yeah, that's just about full of space, man. We don't have enough space for mosasaurs. Like I don't have to move it there, is the thing. Okay, but yeah, let me sort out the dead dinosaurs. Let me get rid of well, not get rid of, that's a harsh way to say it. Let me cycle through all the stuff, everything prepared for next time. And yeah, we started with our cruise. We demarcated an area for the giant cruise over here. The zones do work as I expected it to, if anything. So that at the very least works. The dinosaurs over here seem fine with all of the scavengers, blah, blah, blah. We're probably going to do a bunch more in this enclosure as well, just to fill it up with much more smaller creatures or whatever. But yeah. And then, of course, we'll populate the rest. And, of course, we're going to place an Indoraptor down. Yes, that's what we're going to do. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And as always, I should catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.